kuno tisamasirire anthu akuba. China chimene chimapangitsa anthu akubawa kuti azipitirira nkumaona ngati muwafunabe mumanena kuti ma big man. Te amene ndi big man wankulu. Amene mukuti big man yongo akuba. Kuyambira mawa muzianena kuti inu ndi big thief. Tukumvana eh?
Niso aku MACRA tamva kuti mukukana kuti ma press briefing athu asimakhale live, koma posachedwa pataona mwaloleza IMBC kukachita beam live broadcast ya chipani chimene chikuchoka. Tasiyani nchitidwe umenewo. Ndrama mukulandira ku MACRA ako eni yake ndi Malawi. Akufuna azimva mmene zinthu zikuyendera. Mwagwesa dashboard zulo against the will of Malawians. Malawians need to be informed. We have passed a bill in Parliament, access to information, and you, directors of MACRA, know that Malawians need access to what is going on. The information is very important. Ndiye tikuona ngati enafe mukutiphera ufulu tipange ni treat chimozimozi chifukwa mpando mene mukuchita nawo matama lero mawa simuzakhalapo, malamulo azakusata.
Olemekezeka maindi abambo, munthu ali pa ntchito akulandira 70,000 tumala chimanga lili 100,000 ndiyo gwira imeneyo.
Guys, welcome back to Auntie Yummy TV, the only TV that will bring you and expose the corruption MCP government and its own people, directors. Oh my God. Hey, wonder shall never end. Oh, Chineke. You know what, guys? I'm not going to waste your time. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome back to the only organic channel that brings you organic stuff. News? Can we call it news? You know what, today your aunt is so excited because what we've been talking about, exposing these corrupt vampires, is working. One by one, they'll be getting out there and dancing to their own music. What type of music is that? Oh my God, I don't know. Might be Afro music, because you know what? They used to think about only today, not tomorrow. They believe that tomorrow never comes. But today is another day. Yesterday was another day. Today already we are thinking about tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Government suspends heads of NBC, MACRA and NEEF amid investigations. Hey, George Kasakura, the man who stood up there insulting, using defamation words, thinking he is God, untouchable. Then Daud Suleiman, the untouchable, who has destroyed MACRA, but that president, the fake pastor, did not listen to Malawians telling him each and every time, begging him that be careful, that MACRA There is fraud. Today your auntie is going to tell you, I know they are saying that they are investigating. They will tell you afterwards. You know, auntie always corrects latest information. Auntie knows about it. So today I'm going to even update you more and more corrupt issues and fraud. Hey, I'm telling you this now. Oh my God, Malawians. We suffered. These people, they are thieves. They thief everything that belongs to you. They took Malawians for granted. So now is the time for them to answer. It's the time for them to be investigated and brought to justice. Because what we are waiting is the truth. We need to recover that money. We need our money because you know what? Unemployment. What about hunger? Poverty. What about medication in hospitals? Malawians, we need development. We need jobs to be created. But these fraudsters, they destroyed Malawi. They bankrupt Malawi. And what was meant to happen, all the companies were closing. The foreign ones, they have to go back. They were closing. No forex. Because these vampires thought they were there forever. But our God of Malawi did not want to let these vampires to suck blood. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, Malawians. Because I always say thank you to your ongoing support and love. And you know, thank you for listening and watching. Because what I'm saying to you, one day you come back, as I always repeat, and say, hey, Auntie Yami, you was right. They were thieves. The thief, as I said before. For you Malawians. Hey, thank God you didn't even vote them back. Because they were meant to destroy everything. And all their families, their sons, will become rich. Like how you see the president's son is very rich. That pastor son, very rich. Hey, all those properties, whatsoever you call, must be investigated. Hey, let me explain to you about what I've discovered, what I've gathered, the information I've gathered about these fraudsters. Hey, today we are going to sit much on Dawood Suleiman before I even explain to you what really happened, what was happening, and reveal to you more and more corruption issues during MCP vampires who are now standing out there wants to bribe Malawians. No more. Say no more, Malawians, say no more. That party must be cancelled. God will cancel it. They are all the same because they are covered with evil spirits. They are thieves, they are killers. Everything is about them. Listen. Before I start, let me read this statement. Malawi has been rated the highest on the list of countries that have registered cases of attempted digital fraud. The development comes after last year, that was 2022. It started a long time. This government started a long time to thief from you Malawians. Last year, the country was losing approximately 120 million monthly to mobile money fraud. According to the Malawi Communication Regulatory Authority, MACRA, according to the TransUnion 2023 State of Omnichannel. It's not all that. According to TransUnion 2023 State of Omnichannel Fraud Report, which has covered the first half of 2023, the country registered a significant rate of digital fraud attempts, a development that has culminated in financial services and retail sectors, registered a rate of 8.7% to 7.6% respectively. Telecommunication services came third at 6.3% of the attempts. The report further indicates that out of all digital transactions made by consumers in Malawi, 3.5% were suspected to be fraudulent attempts in the first half of this year. That year, 2023, Malawians, 2 years ago. It indicates that the global suspected digital fraud rate stood at 5.3% in the first half of 2023, up from 4.5% a year ago. Even though the rate of digital transaction in telecommunications in Malawi during the first half of 2023 declined by 11% from the same period in 2022. The rate of suspected digital fraud increased by more than 6 percentage points year over year, signaling clear that this sector needs to be invested in fraud prevention measures, the report adds. Recently, MACRA revealed that 120 million is lost every month through mobile money fraud, as I said before. MACRA Director General Daudi Suleiman said in an interview that the wider adoption of digital gadgets means that the appetite for digital crime is also growing. This is what he said. My people, this guy used his intelligence to destroy. There is a lot to investigate in this MACRA because he's not getting away with murder. There was pressure from different sources, even opposition, reminding this Chakwera that please, Mr. President, the false pastor, the false prophet, can you get rid of this Daudi Suleiman? He did not listen. What was he doing? He was just coming up with his English, this Daudi Suleiman, including his fake prophet, to bribe Malawians. These organizations by itself, MACRA, there is a lot to investigate. This was the report. After this report, if he wasn't a corrupt president, he was meant to get rid of this guy and investigate. But because he was part of that fraud, In Malawi, there is huge surge and usage of digital platforms, especially mobile money, which has grown by 32.7% between 2022 and 2023. This increase has been facilitated by the widening and deepening digitalization across Malawi. Civil rights activist George Chanza has called for a thorough investigation. You can see this is the evidence, what I'm saying to you. Into the matter, if the allegations are true, this is a clear abuse of office. It was a clear abuse of office. This is clear. We cannot allow regulatory bodies to be turned into personal business. Suleiman must step aside to allow an independent inquiry, he said. MACRA has yet to issue an official response to the accusation, but insiders suggest that pressure is building within the regulatory body as employees fear the institution's credibility may be at risk. As cause for Suleiman's resignation intensified, that was since 2023. Many are watching to see how the government and other relevant authorities will respond to the situation. Meanwhile, opposition parties and concerned media practitioners continue to demand transparency and accountability in MACRA's operation. It is unethical for the head of MACRA to be actively involved in setting up transmitters for his radio station while overseeing regulatory operations for the entire industry, said a senior media analyst who requested anonymity. You see, people under this MACRA knew what was happening, but because of fear, they were asking not to be revealed, their identity not to be revealed. I can understand, but for how long? This raises serious concerns about impartiality and the fair allocation of broadcasting licenses and frequencies. The controversy comes at a time when other radio stations had been struggling to obtain broadcasting licenses and expand their coverages. You can see how he was manipulating, even affecting other radio stations. It was always about them. You can see how these vampires, this is why yesterday he was suspended after all that time, 2023, but this Chakwera did not listen. This is how you can know that this President Chakwera was a thief also. He was involved in that corruption. Some stations owners allege that their applications have faced unnecessary delays, while Cocorico Radio continues to expand rapidly under Suleiman's leadership. You can see now. This is reality, Malawians. They will tell you afterwards, yeah, this is under investigation, but there is evidence. Already this report is out there. We know, Suleiman, what you did, what you was doing. And he sat there comfortably that, do you know what? Next 5 years, it will be Malawi Congress Party again. Now, it will be more and more. Fraudster. Let me also add more and also expose more corruption issues, more fraud in different organizations, different departments. Hey, summary of financial scandals by MCP between 2020 and 2025, where Malawians' money, taxpayers' money was stolen. Do you know that? Did you know that, Malawians? Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's expose them. Allegations of fraudulent VAT refund claims MRA. Malawi Revenue Authorities shows Malawi lost billions through fraudulent VAT refund claims involving collusion between some Malawi Revenue Authority staff and third parties linked to MCP in 2024. 2024. Billions were lost using 419. If you don't know, 419 is fraud. This is a Nigerian term, 419. These are blood suckers. NEEF contracts and procurement concerns for over 2.1 billion contracts. You see, I explained to you about NEEF. You see, that is NEEF. Who is the director of NEEF? Humphrey Mjeseni. That is NEEF. NEEF contracts and procurement concerns for over 2.1 billion contracts, probe into 2.1 billion Malawi kwacha NEEF contract, motorcycles and other deals amid allegations of corruption by MCP linked operatives. Fertilizers procurement failures, risky contracts, 2023 to 2025 coverages. That is coverage. Several fertilizer supply deals since 2023 were reported as problematic. E.g. the Barkati food fiasco, a 2023 case where a supplier was paid but failed to deliver. Hey, they took Malawians for granted. They thought Malawians are nobodies. But it's time now, because the God of Malawi is exposing their debt. And later, 2025, that's this year, reporting of risk of potential loss, making fertilizer deals that threaten large sums and raised questions about oversight. MCP stole Malawians' money. Oh, fertilizer prices is very high. It's getting high. Oh, because the opposition, they are the one who are encouraging those companies to increase the price of commodities. Malawians, they took you for granted. They took you for nobodies. These vampires, they sucked your blood. Each and every department, they sucked your blood. And they left you with nothing. There are some mosquitoes, when they suck your blood, at least they will even transmit malaria or whatsoever. But at least if you take chloroquine or whatsoever, it means sometimes you get better. They will leave some of the blood, but these ones, they sucked, they enjoyed, they danced to that music without even getting tired, without thinking about you Malawians. Then 1 million Malawians decided to vote for them because they were blindfolded. But I know that they wanted to rig these votes. Then they ended up claiming that, do you know what, the opposition have rigged the election because they did not care. A vampire doesn't feel sorry if they want to suck your blood. Go and watch those movies about vampires. They were Mami Waters. Go and ask people from Ghana, Nigeria. They'll tell you about Mami Waters. I'm telling you, Malawians. Hey, these people, let them rot and rot. I don't feel sorry for them. I'm telling you this now. That day, that Kasakura people went there to, they said allegedly he was attacked. I thought, no. I condemn this. But at the end of the day, I need to investigate more about this vampire. Now, where are you, Kasakura? Dawood Suleiman, where are you? What about Humphrey, Yeseni, whatsoever? Where are you? Where are they? They are evil Malawians. They are nasty people. They are very corrupt. So now you can see how the government is dealing with them. Because Malawians, you cannot tell me that only Malawi in southern part of Africa has suffered more than each and every country just because of them. That's why they were crying. That's why they were having heart attack. That's why now their pressures, they are very high. Because they are scared. They know that they will be caught. Their days are numbered. Because Malawians, the cry of you Malawians, they are not gonna rest in peace until that money will come back in your pockets. Oh my God, poor Malawians, working each and every day for nothing. But you are all these vampires, they are the ones benefiting. We are so happy for the new government that they are doing the right thing. But let me warn the new government also. Please do the right thing. Don't just show us that, oh, now we've suspended them, then court tomorrow, court next year, 2025, 2027. No. We need that money to be recovered. We don't care about them saving prison, but what we want that money to be recovered. We want all those companies to be investigated. We want those companies to be sold so that we can recover that money. This is what is needed. But I know the new government will do the right thing because the new government is listening to us. We are here as content creators just to expose and to remind the government and to show the government that we are not scared. We are here to tell Malawians what is right. Malawians, you need to stand up for your rights. As citizens of Malawians, your rights is to speak out. Don't be scared. I've been repeating. The youth of Malawi, you are the future generation. Make sure you raise your voice loud so that these politicians, they can understand that we know and we can easily challenge them. Look at other countries where the youth are doing the right thing to make sure that they question the government to do the right thing. It's not time to hide. It's not time to be ashamed. It's time to expose so that they can learn from each other. I'm not here to praise. I'm here to dig and expose because what I'm doing is reality. If I come here every time and stand out there, do you know what? Oh, DPP government has done this. Thank you very much, this. Then we are going to forget This is what is happening. I know they know, but we need also to pressure them so that they cannot forget, because these type of people, if you leave them, some of them, they are going to run away. They are going to leave the country. They are going to have more time to hide their fraudulent money, but we don't want that. That's why we are here to remind, to make noise so that our leaders can listen to us, Malawians. Thank you very much. I know you've watched those videos I uploaded, those clips. It's just a matter of reminding ourselves. We have to do that. We have to remind ourselves about some of the speeches that were made, and now they've become into reality. Some of it, they were warning. Saulos Chirima was warning them. Michael Usi went there and said, no, I don't want to be part of it. I'm so young to be suspended one day. I'm so young to be arrested one day. I'm so young to destroy my future. That's what happened. Joyce Banda, because she knows what happened the time she was a leader. That's why she was worried as a mother about how Malawians are suffering. Guys, we cannot just say, oh no, during her reign this happened, but she knows those are the leader. She knows what happened, and she knows how these vampires can corrupt you, and the leader will be in trouble. But the speeches, let's continue to be listening to these speeches and make sure we use these speeches also to teach others. That's what it's all about. Thank you very much. God bless you abundantly. Thanks for watching. Make sure you watch from the beginning until the end of this video, as you continue to shower your auntie with some love and support. Let's grow this channel, and let us subscribe, like, comment, and share. Your comments makes me feel so good, because oh my God, you Malawians, you are so upset, I know. And also, you know what I love about you, you can speak out. I know how it feels, but we don't want that anymore. This is the time where you've got your auntie here to represent you. Auntie will just talk as it is. Let me tell something. No borders, nowhere. Thank you. Thank you to all my subscribers, both returning and new subscribers. You're so welcome. This channel is organic. This channel, we expose the truth. The figures, those figures, we have to expose, so that Malawians, each and every day, we can have a book and be writing down all those figures. And later we'll know how these people, how much blood they sucked, how they used us, how they killed us, how they did not care about Malawians. Thank you very much. God bless you abundantly. Ciao, ciao. Bye.